Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in once again to Queen Ahmadiyyah TV presents More Than Meets the Third Eye. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, be sure to click the notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live on this channel. All right. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at QueenAhmadiyyah. Also on Instagram at divine_goddess_27. Writing Patreon and Melanated People at Queen Ahmadiyyah, and Twitter at DGoddess27. So let's get into it. Hello, Pearly, Melanated Brown, JB1, Nevermind, Sonia Campbell, Oyela, JP, and Joe32. This is going to be a brief live, people. I just wanted to give you a few pointers so that you can decalcify your third eye, activate that pineal gland, and so that you are overall healthier, right? So the thing is, during this time of food shortage, I have been telling you all consistently and persistently to make sure you stock up on your non-perishable items and your water and all of those things for the ensuing water shortage and food shortage that's already happening as we speak. But also, I want to remind you to eat like the rainbow so that you keep your vibrations up, your spiritual frequency is high, and that you rise into your higher stages of consciousness, okay? When I say eat like the rainbow, I mean to make sure you're eating lots of leafy green vegetables. You're eating lots of fruits as well. Thank you, Mr. Mystical Black Realms, for your contribution. Peace, love, and blessings to you. So I just want to remind you that you should be eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. If you're not on a plant-based diet, well, you should be. But if you're not, make sure that you're eating lots of plants and vegetables anyway, right? You should eat fruits in the morning. You should eat fruits in the morning on an empty stomach. They're better to digest and you get all the nutrients that way. Also, you should stay away from these processed foods. Now, I know that when we're stocking up for the oncoming food shortage, we will not have a choice, basically, since they're telling the farmers to stop growing the harvest and all of those things. So you may not have a choice as to what you can eat when that all hits. But for now, you should be eating as healthy as you can to boost your immune system and your metabolism as well, right? So that you can burn more fat and stay in fit health. Because you need to have your health optimal for what's coming ahead, okay? Pacing T says, yes, Queen, eat healthy, nuts and legumes. Yes, absolutely, beloved. Okay. Hey, Beatzilla. So with that all being said, listen, I've already told you all about the withering crops because of the drought and all of the heat waves and all of that stuff. So we just have to do the best we can do. But make sure you're staying away from negativity and negative people. Keep your vibrations high. And think positive, not pessimistically, because you know that lowers our frequency, right? Terry says, you are amazing, Queen. Well, thank you, beloved, for your kind words and your contribution to the channel. Peace, love, and blessings to you. Now, here's a few things that I jotted down just so I wouldn't forget. First of all, I want to say thank you to Dr. Sabi, who informed us about the importance of eating an alkaline diet, right? So with that all being said, listen. Make sure you're not drinking tap water, okay? I just don't advise it. If you don't have a means, you know, of getting out of the house, you know, if you are disabled or whatever, try to see if you can get someone to bring you bottled waters and jugs of water, and make sure you keep that in plentiful supplies, okay? You should be stockpiling this stuff right now because like I said before, I've been telling you all this since last Thanksgiving, all right? That we need to be stocking up on all of these things. And with that all being said, make sure that you are consuming blue-green algae. Green smoothies is very good, right? I have a green smoothie every morning. And here's the thing. You know the old saying, you are what you eat? I want you to take that seriously because those of you who are eating pork, I mean, I can't believe that anyone in their right mind is eating pork in 2021. We should all know better by now, people. But if you are still consuming pork and you know, red meat, all of that stuff that's clearly detrimental to your health. Well, here's the thing that you need to think about. You know, when they say you are what you eat, this is very true. These animals are scared, afraid, they're being tortured, they're in pain and all of that before they die. And we know that energy is neither, you know, created nor destroyed. It's only transferred from one thing to another. So if you don't know, let me be the first one to tell you that these animals' energy And when I say energy, I'm spelling it INNERG, right? It's transferred to you when you consume them. And so you will find that people who eat a lot of pork, they tend to act like pigs. They're greedy. Some of them are filthy. They won't clean and things like that. You know, like Ice-T's wife, who recently said that she doesn't take a bath or a shower unless she feels icky. She likely consumes a lot of pork. All right, because that clearly is something a pig would say. So with that all being said, let us make sure that we keep our vibrational frequencies up and try to decalcify those pineal glands so that our optic thalamus is enlightened and illuminated, right? Remember the allegory from the Bible? If thy eye be single, then thy body is full of light. Thy single eye is the third eye, and I call it the first eye. That's what you should be using, people. All right? So with that all being said, Cherokee Descendant King says, hey, Jawara, thanks for tuning in. Cherokee Descendant King says, I'm telling some of my friends to stop eating beef and pork. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you can tell them, beloved, and hopefully they will take heed to that. Okay? So the next thing I want to say is make sure you're continuing your daily affirmations to stay positive. Make sure you're meditating, right? Listen to meditative sounds at 432 hertz frequency. This is what we should be doing. Terry says no neck bones for me. No, Terry, leave the neck bones alone, beloved. They are not good for you, okay? Everything operates by vibration and frequency, people. And when you lower your frequency, you leave yourself open and more susceptible to disease, dis-ease, right? And sickness, and you also lower your immune system. So with that all being said, during this whole pandemic, we need to be boosting our immune system and doing the best that we can to stay healthy and in a high vibration. All of the fear mongering that they have been given on the lamestream propagandist machine known as the media, we need to ignore that. You need to make a plan and strategy so that you can get through these next coming months with all of the things that are going to be going on. Okay? Silent D says, pay attention, Royal Fam. This information is crucial. Thank you, beloved. Thank you. Don't forget to go outside and tune yourselves with nature. Ground yourself. Take off your shoes and walk out into your yard. Walk through the park, right? You know, ground yourself with nature. Hug some trees, as I told you before. Gaze at the sun. Sit in the sun and rest and allow your body to absorb the sun's rays and energy so that your body produces more vitamin D. This is essential to your health, wealth, and well-being. And I'm not a doctor, not a medical doctor, that is. And I'm not giving you medical advice. I'm just giving you a few pointers of things you might want to consider incorporating into your daily routines. Now, Beatzilla says yes, and definitely yes. Thank you, beloved. Okay, so with that all being said, listen, don't hang out or be around, if you can help it, with people who exude negativity, because energy is contagious. Okay, it is very imperative for us to be high vibrational and for us to be positive and thinking on positive things. And when you're manifesting, as I told you before, and when you're praying and things like that, don't focus on the things you don't want. Focus only on the things that you do. Don't let people stress you out. Don't be discouraged by the things that are going on around us. Be encouraged. Be motivated and inspired to do what's best for you and yours, okay? Make your decisions wisely. Don't be coerced or persuaded or misguided or misled into doing things that you don't want to do. All right? So with that all being said, I'm going to conclude this broadcast because I have people waiting for me, sitting right here actually. So with that all being said, I'm going to close out this broadcast. But I just wanted to come in and tell you all to please make sure that you are eating lots of fruits and vegetables. And for those of you who continue to eat meat, that's all fine. But make sure you're adding larger portions of vegetables to your plate and smaller portions of meat. Also, it is good to practice intermittent fasting because at the end of the day, with the food shortages coming, you may be, down to eating one meal per day. So you should start preparing yourself for that now so it's not a complete shock to your metabolic system, okay? Wokeman says, thank you, Queen, as always. You're welcome, beloved. Queen Adaya says, the Queen of Truth approved this message as a nutritionist. Thank you, beloved. So with that all being said, listen, the next broadcast I do, I will be giving you some recipes for those of you who want to eat a plant-based diet. I'll be giving you some of the recipes that I use, such as, for my smoothies that I do in the morning and for different meals that I prepare without the use of meat. All right? So make sure you're doing your due diligence. Make sure you're getting all of your non-perishable items and your food and water and everything and all of your other supplies, first aid kits, as I've told you numerous of times. All right, so I'm going to end on this note. Remember to keep the Most High first in your life. Remember that you create your own reality through your powers of manifestation, right? The laws of attraction. Whatever you put out is what the universe sends back to you. So be positive in your words. Choose your words carefully. Remember, we cast spells with words, right? Think positively, because thoughts are energy and they become our reality. Whatsoever a man thinketh that so he is. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're absolutely right. Be sure to spread this information and share it with others, okay? Remember that. Remember that no candle loses its flame by lighting another. And so with that all being said, I'm going to close on that note. I hope to see you all right black in the other chats for your daily vitamins on the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur TV show, and also on Authentic Black Goddess TV at 3 and 4. All right, so look out for those notifications, and don't forget that you can text the word Royals to 1-844-589-6096 in order to receive occasional text offers, notifications, and alerts. So until next time, Royal Beloveds, I will talk to you all again soon. And remember, I've got my third eye on you. Peace.